This is your friend Suna Senman, and I just wanted to let you know the things that I offer in case you feel you may benefit from any of them. And I'm going to try to remember everything myself because I'm pretty eclectic, always centered on um, human development, our development, and our spiritual growth, and our being human, doing it better always. So I am going to let you know that first of all, I offer healthy habits. I really believe that healthy habits is what builds a joyful, fulfilling, abundant life. So I have a patreon.com community, and there I have many different levels of how much you really want. So starting from just short little reminders or tidbits or wisdom bites, I guess, if that's what you want, that could be as short as 3 minutes, to 10 to 15-minute meditations. And then I also do yoga practices. I have a area of exploring books and going into discussions on that. I have the 3 books that I've written here. Um, I'll start with The Dragon Adventure. That's a children's book, but it's a book of healthy habits starting early with physical, mental, emotional, and social, spiritual development. It's 10 Qigong movements that I've turned into a story of courage and compassion. And if you've read any kind of Eastern spiritual development stuff, whether it's martial arts or, the stories of the masters, you'll connect with it. And it's as for ages 2 to 8, but it's actually for ages from 200, because they're the 10 basic movements that we should do every day in order to keep balance in our body. And it's in this wonderful story of self-affirmation as well. Then I have the middle book here is called Being a Process. And that's the first book to just recognize reality is your experience. And it's short little poems, little thought bites, and sketches. It's all to stimulate your own inner wisdom to come out. So I almost call it like a Rorschach test, the ink blot test, where you just see an ink blot and let your own impressions come forward from it. So that book was enjoyed by children as well. In fact, there was a 12-year-old who picked up her mother's book before her mother got a chance to read it, read the book, loved it, and and did a drawing. And that drawing I put into the book, the piece, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships. And it is about everything we do is through relationships. So the book itself is a relationship because I present questions and maybe exercises and thoughts to stimulate, again, your own inner wisdom to come out. But you write part of the book. You write your own story, which is just as holy and sacred as any story in any scripture or any ascended master's story. So this book is an instrument, a tool, a facilitator for you to really go deeply into discovering yourself and writing that book. So it's a relationship with yourself. It's a relationship in the book, and it is really about all your relationships. So those things I have to offer. I'm going to start a piece, book, kind of discussion starting on July 1st. If you're interested, please write a comment down here below this video, and I will give you the information. So let's connect if that's what you want. So those things I offer. I offer also a I offer quantum healing hypnotherapy, or which is a really direct way to get deep answers from within yourself, from your higher self. And those sessions plus my other offerings are available on my website, sunasenman.com. You can contact me through the contact form there, and I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm available. So then I also offer counseling sessions as well, and I have a package, a Transform Your Life package, which is 4 sessions over 3 months, and in between sessions, we can have communication through email or text or whatever, if things are needed. But we start out with a goal, a doable goal that you come up with, or we may come up with together, of something that you will accomplish over this 3 months. And sometimes it's just figuring out what your goal is, and that's a goal in itself. And that is a real opportunity to transform your life. Of course, the quantum healing hypnotherapy sessions also really transform your life in a 3-hour compact session where you go into a hypnotic state and really directly hear your higher self and your guides. Then I am now in the Freedom Center. And this is a place where you can come and have the courage to meet yourself. There is a yoga room where I'm sitting right now, and a library with a gallery. You can do art. There's an organic garden. You can participate with that. You can pick and eat your salad in the summertime. There are lots of hiking trails around. We're in the countryside. It's just nature. It's just a place where you can be. I have rooms that you can stay in, and I have yoga classes regularly on Thursdays and Sundays. And that's another thing that I offer is the yoga classes, heart yoga, which is a combination of all yoga styles, and it's intuitive. So we receive what we need in the moment, all around opening our hearts and expanding our true selves. So I offer many of these practices on the patreon.com, and that's where I hope you will come into the Being Peaceful community, where you have access to hundreds of meditations, insight reminders, heart technologies to develop these healthy habits within yourself, or just access them as you need them. So you have a resource available there. And I am so grateful to many wonderful teachers and mentors that I appreciate. And I will share those. I do share those on my Patreon as well. So you can explore these other places where I have got so much energy and insight and growth opportunities from. So I'm here as a support as you need, along with so many other people. So you have all the opportunity, immense opportunity, to really build your peace, joy, abundant life. Follow your heart. And as always, with all my videos, I ask you to breathe deeply in through the back of your throat, into your heart, into your pelvis area, into your left side, your right side, your back, into your shoulders, into your head. In, and slowly release out. Again, breathe in through your nose, in the back of your throat, into your heart, into your belly, into your pelvic cavity, into your left side, your right side, your back, into your shoulders, into your head, and slowly release out. And last time, in through your nose, into your back of your throat, in through your heart, into your belly, into your pelvic cavity, into your left side, your right side, your back, your shoulders, your head. And slowly, slowly through your heart, release out this beautiful breath and light that you are. It's about being fully your true self. And breathing, as we breathe now, connects you deeply into yourself. And just be. And I'm going to share with you that I reflected upon myself if I am in joy. I did a silly little thing yesterday where I used a soup ladle to take water out of my overwatered tomato plants, out of that bucket that I had them in, across my driveway to a flower bed that I had. So I went, it was the most inefficient thing to do, taking ladle by ladle of water from the bucket to the flower bed. Then I checked in with myself and I thought, okay, this is totally inefficient, but am I having fun? Am I experiencing joy? And I was. So that was the best thing I could do. Allow yourself to be. Check in with yourself. Am I feeling joy? And if you are, continue. If you're not, stop, pause, and find something that gives you joy. And it may be that you continue the same activity, but you just continue it with a different inner mind chatter. Go forth in blessings. I'm here. I love you. And I'm so glad that we have our friendship.